My name's Natalie, I live in Haywards, Heath, and we had a kitchen diner extension to our small Victorian semi. When I bought the house, it's a 2-bedroom house, and I always knew that I wanted to extend it. I fell in love with the house and the style, but it just didn't give enough space and not enough entertaining space. So the quote was broken down in line with the architect's specification. What I liked about what Rob had done is he'd gone to a huge amount of detail to get it as accurate as he could. So for example, he'd actually gone into Haywards and got a breakdown of the kitchens, you know, the units, the worktops, every single thing. So it was a really accurate quote rather than just a guesstimate of how much a kitchen for this size room might cost. His team were really nice, polite lads. Yeah, if I suggested or wanted to do something that he really thought was a bad idea, he would then be sort of quite firm and say, yeah, if you want to, but I really don't recommend it. So he did what I wanted, but made sure I didn't do anything that would take me down the wrong path. One thing which meant quite a lot to us, so it's quite a small thing, is the floor is now level. So there was a step down into the kitchen from the previous room, which was quite annoying, and it's just actually really great. And he went to great lengths to get a level floor because, I don't know, sorting out the drainage underneath and something was quite difficult. So he was on a mission to get it level, and that's been appreciated. Absolutely love it. We live in this room, we spend all our time here at the moment. You can eat in here, you can you know, work in here, entertain. So yeah, very happy, and being able to sort of look up the garden and actually see the garden, which we couldn't really do before. Pretty hands-on. I was here several days a week to actually speak face to face, or otherwise, you know, we were just on the phone all the time. He'd always answer my calls and deal with whatever the issues were. But they went to quite a lot of effort to not disturb me until it was absolutely necessary. So we managed to stay in the rest of the house until they had to knock through, so actually quite a few months before we were really disturbed. And they put a temporary kitchen in the lounge so I could still sort of cook and do washing. Basically, the extension pretty much came in on budget, apart from extras which were agreed, you know, over and above the original spec. I spec'd the sort of finish up probably quite a bit, but that was my choice. So I'm, you know, really pleased with the end design, and I've certainly got my money back in terms of, you know, market valuation. Yeah, I was very pleased with the standard of the finished work, and I think, you know, Rob went over and above to make sure that, you know, the little details were finished to a very high standard. And if he wasn't happy with something, he'd sort of redo it to make sure that it was of a good quality. I definitely recommend Rob to others. I think probably because his style and his approach, he was just really good to work with. And, you know, I'd really be happy to have him on site rather than dreading, you know, having him on site.